This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm here. You're here. First point of call for a second. Vis-a-vis the Baker's Delight scrolls. They're amazing. There's a new line of cinnamon scrolls.
Yes.
Back in the 90s, there was a company called Saint Cinnamon. It was magic. And I've wanted a good cinnamon scroll ever since. But I feel like there is a missed opportunity for Baker's Delight.
Okay.
And they should have said, the cinnamon scrolling, the hating. Don't you think?
You know how Kit found you cringe the other day?
Oh, no.
You just made me feel that cringe feeling
Don't you
for
think
you.
don't you think it's a missed opportunity?
I think they know their target audience and they know that ain't going to fly.
No, all right.
That's very Jennifer Lopez of you.
Oh, do not ever say those words to me. Ever again.
We will be covering off the American Music Awards before 3 o'clock. A lot happened, including a medley from your girl Janet Jackson.
Yes.
Which
the Queen.
we will focus on because there's not a lot of other positives to focus on from the
isn't
awards.
there?
After 3 o'clock, we'll be talking about Emmanuel Macron. He's in the zeitgeist today, as you would say, Swanee.
It's so French.
Next, though,
there?
To-do list Tuesday.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's check our diaries.
I was just wondering, I was thinking as you said that, I wonder if he's friends with Benny Drama.
100% they would be, and if they're not, I need to do some matchmaking.
To-do list Tuesday.
Just a side note, Benny Drama, obviously Instagram sensation. We love him.
Yes.
He has written and stars in a new series called Overcompensating. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. You were raving about it yesterday morning, so I was going to push on with Sirens on Netflix. But instead I watched Overcompensating.
Oh, happy birthday.
Don't.
Do you want anything? Hey, I'm checking my diary. It's Tuesday. Very boring as per usual. Could be the most. Number 1. Beg Leo and Kit to help me carry the broken desk out for hard rubbish.
Which desk is broken?
I impulse booked.
That's unlike
hard
you.
rubbish. It's so hard to be me. because like there's two people that live inside me. Both Chrissie, both look the same, but they're very different.
Yeah.
And one of them makes a lot of plans but does nothing. And then the other one has to make everything happen that the insufferable, impulsive one decides to do. So the hard rubbish collection was booked and now I have to
I'm exhausted just thinking about
somehow organise it because you can't cancel it because the council's annoying. So I've got this desk and it's got a broken leg and I want it gone. At least that gone.
Yes.
But they'll be hiding from me, my children. Second, contact the guy on Facebook Marketplace that I bought a coffee machine off that he said would work. Look, it was $60. I shouldn't be surprised that it doesn't work.
Wait. You've got like a whiz-bang fancy coffee machine inbuilt in your kitchen though.
Yes, I know, but I want a second one just to use sometimes in the garage.
Okay, great.
When I'm working
When you're
in
out
the
there.
garage, yeah.
I get that.
So I just got a cheapie, $60, but it didn't work. And I said, all I needed to do is work. And he said, yeah, it works. Anyway, it doesn't work.
Is it a pod machine or a...
No.
Okay.
I don't like pod machines. There's my sweeping statement.
You don't, do you?
No.
Okay.
I'll go into that more deeply. Third on my to-do list is ask Jack what a chic gift is for my friend who's turning 50. I've been invited somewhere. Can you believe it? Somebody invited me somewhere.
How exciting.
I know. And it's lunch.
Yes.
At, it turns out to be my favourite restaurant, Donovan's on Friday.
Oh, no way.
I know. My friend Kath is turning 50. And I don't know what to get anymore because I'm so isolated. I don't know. I don't do anything.
Does she like to cook or is she in the kitchen a lot or is she more of a fashion
She's
girly?
classy,
Okay.
homey, I think. I think something for the house would be nice.
What about like a nice Hermes plate?
I don't want to go label. I'd rather... I feel
okay,
like
what
that's
about-
a cop-out.
Okay, leave it with me.
There's a new glassware designer that I really like. His name's Ben something.
Like
But I
water
might get-
glasses or more champagne?
No, like vessels.
Oh,
like
vessels, yeah.
Vases and...
I was going to say a great
Ben
vase.
David, his name is.
Get her a really nice vase
Okay, done.
because then she will always think of you and she will always have to see it. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
It stays in the one spot.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, great.
Okay, my first one is book a massage. I'm really tight and sore. So I would like to get a massage this weekend. I don't get them, so I need to start.
It's so good. Make sure you get one that has high caps.
What's that? Oh, so you can
claim it. So
Okay,
I know
great.
that you've got private health insurance.
Yes.
Mind-bogglingly that you have private health insurance.
Why? I feel like no,
You can't afford it. You can't afford it.
Okay.
But you have it, which is the story of your life.
True. Fixed stovetop vent. I need to email my real estate agent. I've got, is that what it's like, what's it called above the stove?
The range hood.
The range hood. The little vent that sits in it keeps falling out and it won't click back in and it is doing my head in. You know what a
that is
clean freak I am.
annoying.
So
I know.
I've chucked it next to the fridge and now there's this gaping hole.
Oh my God, that would be so offensive to your eyes.
And that's it.
This segment's actually making me angrier as time goes on.
Coming up before 3, we're going to be unwrapping some cash thanks to Uncle Toby's.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
No, what do you mean to break it in? Whoever you are, you're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show. I mean whoever you are because is it Morgan Wallen? Is it Jelly Roll? Who is it?
It's Kane Brown.
It's Kane Brown.
With marshmallow. We can't forget marshmallow in there.
No, we can't.
Adds a lot.
You know, now that I've said marshmallow, my algorithm is going to show me recipes for Rocky Road. That's how it works.
It really is.
And you know that there are sort of I think there's 3 main themes for everybody's socials and Google and your news feed as soon as you open your phone.
Yep.
There's 3 and they're bespoke to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mine are cooking,
Yes.
interiors, inspo, but
Yep.
budget inspo.
Okay, so like a Kmart, like mirror or something. Yeah,
yes,
got it.
I get all of those ones. You won't believe this amazing hack from Kmart, and I am clicking on that.
Yes.
And my last sort of big category is like self-help or, what does this say about you? All that sort of stuff.
Okay.
But it's the latter. It's the last category that I want to share with you because,
The self-help.
yeah, I
Okay.
feel like my algorithm it's taking it too far.
Oh, I love
And
this.
It's asking me questions that I don't want to apply to me. And I don't think they do, but they obviously do because it's my algorithm.
And is this specifically in like the Instagram Explore page?
No, this is as soon as I open my phone, you know how, I don't even know what it's called. It's all the articles and stuff that will appeal to you.
Okay, so you use Apple News, don't you? So it curates it for you.
I don't know what I use. Tom knows. I don't know. All right. Here are some of the headlines.
Okay.
People who are very kind but do not have many friends usually display these 9 behaviours. I'm like, okay,
Wow.
all right then. If you want to become your best self by the end of this year, start doing these 7 things every morning. Do you get anything like this?
No. Oh, I get food like protein.
Okay.
I think it's because my phone is listening to me in the gym.
What about this one? Boomers who try too hard to look young usually display these 7 habits, in brackets, without realising it. What about this one?
Do you click on any of them? Like, are you ever interested? Are you clickbaited?
Yeah, I probably clicked on the boomers one. Psychology says preferring silence over small talk is a subtle sign of these personality characteristics. It gets better.
Wow. It really knows you, this
I'm
phone.
quite offended by this one. Signs that you are a very difficult person to get along with, even though you don't realise it. This is outrageous. I've got
Wow.
a couple more. I mean, what is it saying about me?
Quite a lot. And it's offensive.
What about this one? This is quite offensive and I don't think very true. Behaviours of people who have no friends or family to rely on, according to psychology. And this is my favourite one.
Okay, go. That's not true, that last
I'm
one.
going to show you the picture that goes with it. It's a
looks
it's a
like-
woman resting and looking wistfully out the window.
I thought it was Evanescence
Yeah.
in the My Immortal music video.
Great song, by the way.
Great song.
This one. What are the 7 habits of a woman who has quietly lost her joy in life? According to psychology.
That you surely need to click on and deliver to us at some point.
How very dare you?
I want to hear what those what that article reads like. I want to hear that list.
It read very, very well. It was a checklist.
I love it.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Hey, J-Lo did a little boogie to this, a routine, and we're going to weigh in with our opinions. Let's do this.
Say yeah to Unwrap the Cash with Uncle Toby's Muesli Bars. T's and C's apply.
Chrissie's Unwrap the Cash.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the only thing better than an Uncle Toby's Muesli Bar is an Uncle Toby Muesli Bar with cash.
Right.
In it, as well as also. Hello, Trent.
Hello, guys. How you going?
Yeah, good. What would you do with this cash if you win it?
Probably a nice dinner for the family, I reckon.
Yes.
Whereabouts are you from, Trent?
Springfield.
And how many... I mean, you know, I'm not going to put in a Simpsons joke there, Trent. I'll be the only human being alive that wouldn't. How many people are in your family, and where is your favourite place to go for dinner?
There's 4 of us. Probably just a pub grub.
Yes.
Just a nice pub feed.
Yes.
I mean, $500 cash will get you a good pub grub. You could even get dessert, Trent.
You would.
I reckon you could go
Couple
a
of pub feeds.
couple times. Exactly. Hit the pokies, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Have a slap.
All right, this is how it's going to work. Me and Jack are each holding an Uncle Toby's Muesli Bar, and I'm thrilled to tell you I've got my favourite in my hand, the chewy apricot.
I've got my favourite as
Thank
well,
you,
Swanee.
Tom.
I've got the chewy choc chip. Tom's really
Chewy.
sucking up to us today.
Yeah. All right, good. What we're going to do is one of them has got cash in it, right? And you've just got to pick which one out of me or Jack you want to unwrap their Uncle Toby's Muesli Bar and reveal what is inside.
Cool.
Alrighty. Trent.
Do I have the cash or does Jack?
Let's go, Jack, the old choc chip.
Alrighty.
The OG.
Hopefully I've got
Alright,
this one for the
let's
boys.
see.
Let's open our Swanee. Yes, I've got it!
Oh, Jackie! That is $500 cash for you, Trent.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Very nice.
Enjoy that pub grub, alright?
Now quickly play a song. I want to get this chewy apricot in my guts.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
That's J-Lo, the star, the opening act of the AMAs. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova. Let's talk about them.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
A little bit underwhelming, wasn't
They
it?
were.
Compared to the Grammys, which were star-studded.
And everyone shows up for the Grammys. All of the A-listers, aside from Janet Jackson, didn't show.
Why? Like Billie Eilish won almost every award and wasn't even there. And I wish that she had have been there because it would have made up for her very sad Grammys night.
Yes, it would
Do you know
have.
what I mean?
Although, maybe it wouldn't have, Swanee, because the AMAs don't hold that same prestige that the Grammys do. The AMAs haven't been on since 2022. So I don't think anyone cares anymore. And the producers would have told Billie's management she's winning 7 awards. They would have said, guys, can we please get her here? She's going to clean up.
And she still
And even then,
said,
he's like, nah.
Nah, I'm still in my trackies,
Yeah.
watching Netflix. J-Lo was the opening act. She did a medley. I was going to say in a Stedford-style medley.
You'd be
and
correct.
It's an adjective I use on purpose. It was like year 10 stuff.
It was most bizarre. It was, I think, 8 or 9 of the biggest songs from the last year she did choreography to. And then
I feel like someone's done that recently as well. I feel like they did that at the Grammys or maybe the Oscars or something. There was another medley moment. But she macked on, pashed, French kissed, if you will. Lots of people. And I just feel like surely as an artist, that's what these people are. They're creative, super creative people.
Yeah.
Surely you could have come up with something that hadn't been done before.
Yes.
You know, like Madonna and Britney have had a pash. I think they were the first on stage that did that. I don't know. I just really.
Maybe you could have sung. How about that?
Yeah, go back to your roots. Hey, there was a bit of a communication breakdown. Shabuzi presented a country music award alongside Megan Moroney, who is someone we don't know, but she's a country music artist.
Got it.
Have a listen, and we'll do our best to try and explain what happened.
The very first year of this show, the award for favorite male country artist went to the great Charlie Pride.
That same year, favorite female artist went to Lynn Anderson, and this award went to the Carter family, who basically invented country music.
Now, Shabuzi laughs and gives her a side eye. And how did you interpret that, Jack?
I thought Megan Moroney was throwing shade at Beyonce and Jay-Z because there's been so much controversy around Beyonce doing country music.
Yes.
I thought that was her little dig. And Shabuzi's like, don't come for Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I thought that's why he shaded her.
No. So, the Carter family that she's talking about is not Beyonce's family.
Oh.
It's a country family. June Carter was one of the members of the family and in the group, the Carter family. She ended up marrying Johnny Cash, so June Carter Cash, right?
Right.
But the side eye still was from Shabuzi because Megan said that the Carter family, this white family, invented country music, and that completely negates the very strong black pioneer history of the genre of country music. So yes, he was throwing shade to what she said,
but it wasn't
about Beyonce.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, got it.
Yeah. It's an unusual thing for her to say, given, you know, what she would definitely know now about the roots of country music.
Yes, it feels like a very outdated dig.
Yes. Now let's move on to Janet Jackson.
Yes.
She won only the third ever Icon Award, and she did a medley. Can I tell you, get onto the Janet Jackson train now. Play All For You.
Yes.
Start there and you will just remember the genius of this woman.
I hope our friend Celeste Barber was watching and enjoying this because we know how much she loves Janet.
I didn't know that she was a super fan.
Yeah. Hopefully she gets her Janet Super Bowl.
And then she spoke and it's just like she was channeling Michael Jackson.
I am so honored. I'm so grateful. I mean, no disrespect in any way, but I don't consider myself an icon. My family, myself, our dream was it wasn't ever to be famous. We weren't raised like that. We always had a special love for music, dancing, and singing, and fame came with the result of hard work and dedication.
I mean, look, what you can say about the Jackson kids, very humble and very respectful.
Yes.
And, you know, maybe that's a good thing about being raised by an incredibly violent father.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, hi. We're still
Hey.
here. We're still here, and I've got to tell you that Uncle Toby's chewy apricot is just the best.
Yeah.
It brings back such great memories.
I smashed mine down as well. It does feel like we're back in the schoolyard.
I want to talk to you about lunch orders before the week is over
Yes,
as well,
please.
by the way. Put that on the list of things to remind me about and then for me to promptly forget.
I did love and lunch order. I was mad for them.
Me too.
Hey, before 4 o'clock, we need to speak about the French president.
Oh, my God.
There's a viral video going around of him today.
If you haven't seen it, Google it so you're ready for our chat. I want your thoughts.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I feel like Eminem was involved with the AMAs too. I just saw a little snippet, but I don't know why, so I probably should have mentioned it.
He was Swanee. He won an award, I believe, but didn't attend, much like a lot of the A-listers.
What is going on?
Chrissie's Quizzy.
Yes, indeed. I've got a bum bag in my hand, and it is bulging with One Republic tickets. Hello there, Brendan.
Hello, how are you?
Good, you a big fan of One Republic?
We are.
Yeah, I mean, you're only human. Hit after hit. Who would you go with? There's 2 tickets in here.
My daughter's pulling at me right now, so she'll have to be coming with me.
All right. Good luck. I hope you really do this. It's going to be an amazing, memorable moment for dad and daughter. Hello, Denise. Are you going to scotch Brendan's plan to be Dad of the Year?
Well, it's a tricky one because I'm also trying to win tickets for my son as well. So
Oh, no.
I suppose it's a battle.
Oh, no, it is a battle of parents.
And unfortunately, Swanee, it's not like other days where we can give away 2 prizes. There is 1 double.
Maybe we could ask somebody to come back and play again tomorrow.
Yeah, but we said we did that yesterday. We would do that yesterday.
No, we didn't. We didn't say it. I thought it, but we didn't say it.
Okay. But we won't say it today.
Okay, Brendan and Denise, your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5. Being the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, gets the bum bag and the tickets. Question number 1. The AMAs took place for the very first time since 2022 today. What do they stand for? AMA.
Brendan.
Yes, Brendan.
Is it the American Music Awards?
Correct. Stop there. Don't add any more information.
Question number 2.
In the corporate world, what is a GM?
Brendan,
Denise.
Yes, Brendan.
General Manager.
It is a general manager.
He's
That's
fast, Brendan.
Which pop star landed herself in hot water for smoking and drinking, actually, on a private jet last week? She likes to dance with knives in a travertine foyer. Oh, no, Britney Spears.
Question number 5. It's currently 2 points to Brendan, 1 to Denise.
Which Australian state has banned the sale of machetes from midday tomorrow?
Denise.
Yes, Denise.
Victoria.
It is Victoria.
Question number 6. You are both currently on 2 points, so this is for the win for either of you.
What colour flame is the hottest?
Denise.
Denise.
Oh, my God.
Denise just got in there.
Did she?
Yeah.
Is it blue?
It is blue.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Brendan, we're going to see you tomorrow. You're going to get a chance to play again, all right?
Okay,
God.
all right. I appreciate that so much.
That's my pleasure. But you've got it, Denise. You are going Mother of the Year.
Oh my gosh, my son's so happy here. Sorry, just had this cool pick up and he's just like jumping up and down.
Good on you.
So much.
Good on you.
And
Get
I'm sorry,
takeaway
Brendan.
tonight. Just really make it
Yeah.
a memorable event.
Oh, I'm so excited. So thank you so much.
Good on
We
you,
love your
darling.
show.
Oh, you're lovely.
Hey, Denise, you've also got the bum bag too. Do you want to fake some excitement about that? Because I know you're not.
Oh, sorry. Of course. Yes. I'm so excited about that as well.
Hey, super exciting news about One Republic. They're returning to Australia in Feb 2026 for the Sweet Escape Tour with special guest Zara Larson. Get your tickets from livenation.com.au.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
And apparently French for I love you is a big push in the face.
Big push in the mouth.
In the visage, if you will. The First Lady of France has been captured on film shoving her husband, the President of France, in the face at the top of the stairs as they got out of the private jet. And initially, it looks like an act of fury.
Yes.
Oh, my God, is it 2 hands? It's 2 hands.
It's a double hander.
I thought it was just 1 hand, but you've shown me it's 2 hands. It looks like she's trying to get her hands around his neck and she's slipped. But he recovered very, very well.
Yes.
Disappeared again, probably said, and then out they go. But he has commented on it to say, listen, you guys are crackpots. These are the actual words. You guys are crackpots, misconstruing this as if we were fighting. We're not fighting. No. It's an act of endearment. It's an act of, closeness.
A moment of closeness.
A moment of closeness that was captured.
His office reckons. I mean, I am not buying that. They've just been on a long flight to Vietnam. They've had a Barney on the flight. They've been arguing. And then as they get up to exit the plane, she just wants to get one last little crack in there before they walk down those steps.
I don't think so. I think it might be the way that they relate to each other. Because...
We're putting things in each other's mouth.
Well, here's the thing. A, get yourselves together. You're on a private jet. Yeah. Don't fight. Stop it.
Light a cigarette like Britney Spears does.
Exactly.
Kick back.
Dance with some knives, damn it. Do what we all do. But here's the thing. Some couples relate in their own language, a language that I don't understand. For example, I've never understood at weddings when the beautiful bride and the beautiful groom are there and there's the cake that presumably costs $2,000, ridiculous.
That nobody eats.
Nobody eats. When the groom or the bride pushes their partner's face into it.
Awful.
That's funny to them. That's funny. That's funny. That's not funny to me. But that's how they relate. Couples relate in their own way.
I mean, you've just paid so much for hair and makeup. It hurts my soul when people do that. I've never been to a wedding where that has happened.
See, I don't care about the hair and makeup. I don't care about the hair and makeup. I just feel like that's an act of violence.
Yeah.
I really do.
More so than the fingers down the gob.
Yes, more so than like a smack in the face from your wife at the top of the stairs. I reckon it's an in-joke. Couples have in-jokes that if people see, they go, Is everything okay here?
Yeah.
Some couples meow at each other.
The president's office later echoed his suggestion, claiming the pair were decompressing one last time. That is an argument.
No, I don't think it is. I think she's gone, hey, fix your face, baby.
No, she's
you
so
get
chic.
out there and get it.
She wouldn't behave like that. Hey, I don't want to be ageist here, but is there an age gap between those two?
Yeah, famously.
Oh, what is it?
About 100 years.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We're talking about President Macron from France, who got caught having what he says is just a jovial joke with his wife as he was leaving the private jet to do some official business. She sort of smushed up his face.
Yeah. It's like she was trying to put her fingers in his mouth. That's what it looked like.
And I think it looks like this, like, get it off your face. Don't look at me like that. I'm going to wipe that expression off.
Well, I wonder if they have a little bit of like a... Actually, no, that sounds gross. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, just be careful. And we're asking, have you ever been caught having an argument? Because sometimes you've got to sort it out then and there, even if you're at the movies or on the street or in the restaurant.
And I think sometimes you're in the heat of the moment, you don't realise eyes are on you. Bridget wouldn't have realised that the plane door had opened in Vietnam and that there were cameras on them.
That's right. I think they do have a fun time.
Well,
and there are lots of in-jokes.
Yeah.
Between couples.
Between them. And when I asked you before about the age gap, Swanee, we've just been reading up on it. So they met in 93. She was 39.
Yes.
And he was 15 years old at school with one of her daughters.
Yes. But they didn't like start a relationship until 2007.
Yeah, sure. I'm not trying to suggest
Mary
that.
Kayla Torno.
But it's like she's known him for some proper time.
For a very long time. And I think you're a sweet kid for saying, is there an age gap? Yes, it's 25 years.
13, 24, 10, where were you caught having
She's
a
actually got a
public spat?
kid who's older than him.
Wow.
Older than her husband. Good on you.
On your bridge.
On your bridge. Hey, Christy.
Hi.
Come on, tell us about this public fight that you had that you could not stop.
Yeah, so I went out clubbing with an ex, as you do when you're like 19 and everything. And we got into an argument and we took it out to the smokers area, arguing, and mind you, in another language, we were arguing in Spanish. And people
What? Was he Spanish but you learnt Spanish, or are you both Spanish? How did this happen?
So actually we were both, our families are from South America originally and they migrated here to Australia.
Wow, this is awesome.
Great story.
Yeah, so we were at a nightclub and, we were just like a nightclub that plays Spanish music and everything, having a full argument. Someone overheard us and they came up to us and they go, oh, what language are you guys speaking? And we kind of looked at her like, the hell? Like, we're arguing, like, the hell? And we're just like, Spanish. And she goes, oh, my God, it sounds so sexy. What are you guys talking about? And we kind of giggled a little bit because we were just like whatever we were fighting about wasn't important anymore because it was just like...
Yeah, she diffused it. Exactly. Hey, Christy, could you give us an example of if you were angry at me and fighting with me in Spanish? Yeah. What would it sound like?
I'm trying to think of a way to...
Or say, Chrissy and Jack, stop fighting. Stop doing that.
Chrissy and Jack, deja de pelear, por favor.
Oh, my God.
Hot. Hey, Christy, you have got yourself a Baker's Delight voucher. Imagine Emmanuel and Bridget fighting. That would be hot.
If in French, it'd be amazing.
Mandy, on 13, 24, 10, where were you caught arguing and what happened?
Well, my husband, we have what's called a little bit of love aggression. He likes to stir me up. And I like to get a little bit handsy.
Okay, so Mandy, you know what I mean by sometimes couples have these little things that they do that almost diffuse fights or, like neutralize it. And I reckon maybe that's what she was doing, that they were joking around and they've got something that involves a little push on the face.
Yeah, I agree. My husband, well, when he likes to stir me up, he likes to sort of push buttons. And I kind of give his... He's a curvaceous man. I give his chest a little bit of a pinch and a grab, you know what I mean? And it can look quite aggressive.
What do you pinch the moves?
I pinch the moves.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Keep listening because I've got a community service announcement for Joel Chrissie vis-a-vis soup.
Ooh.
Chrissie's clickbait.
You know, this time yesterday I remembered that I'd forgotten to bring in the soup again. Joel didn't hear it and he texted me, do you have the chicken soup? And
Did you reply?
yes, texted back the crying emoji. It's enough to just go, oh my God, I'm so sad I forgot. And guess what else? Today I've also forgotten.
Oh, wow. Would you like me to set a reminder on my phone and I will text you tomorrow to remind you?
Sure, and then I'll just ignore that. No worries. Hey, let's move on to this, the Brooklyn Beckham drama. It started when she doesn't like, his mum, Victoria Beckham, doesn't like his new wife, and that's the fact.
Nicola.
And Nicola Peltz. And, that's as tale as old as time.
It is.
But, of course, because they're so famous, we're all over it. The most recent problems have been the young couple, Brooklyn and Nicola, sent their apologies to the Met Gala, were invited and said, no, we won't make it because we're going to go and celebrate my dad's 50th. David Beckham turned 53 weeks ago, but they didn't turn up to either. This is bad. Apparently, ever since then, Victoria and David have not contacted Brooklyn directly to discuss his absence.
This makes me sad because I really like the Beckhams and I really like Brooklyn and Nicola.
But he's absolutely smitten with that girl.
Well, he's taken to Instagram to really cement that.
Yeah. And a man's got to choose. Man's got to choose between his mother and his wife, and usually they're going to choose the wife. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
And that's nature.
Yes.
It's the course of life. And he has just now taken to Instagram to say, you are my whole world. Put a photo of them motorbiking. I wouldn't be happy with that. I will love you forever. I always choose you, baby. You're the most amazing person I know.
Me and you forever, baby. I feel bad for Victoria and David reading that.
Oh, you can imagine. She'd be like, he's lost his mind.
I didn't realise either until we've just been looking at his Instagram page now that he added Peltz into his name. He's Brooklyn Peltz Beckham.
I mean, I have thoughts about that. Let's move on to Taylor Swift.
Please.
So first things first, did not turn up to the AMAs, even though everyone thought that she would, and she would announce Reputation, Taylor's version, all of that. Didn't even show.
It makes me think all of this Easter egg stuff is kind of BS.
But it was so real, that one. Come on, even you.
I know, I thought it was real because everything was 26% off on her site, fueling the May 26th theory, which was the date the AMAs took place in America. It's yesterday there.
Yeah.
And we were hoping for Reputation, Taylor's version. Never came. Never happened.
Ever came. She did go out for dinner, though, and we've got, they had very fancy cocktails. And, God, girl can order. There was a lobster risotto. There was Wagyu beef. The mash, of course.
Yeah.
And when you said to me, because I was sure she was pregnant, you said, nah, she's got a drink in her hand. She's not pregnant. I'm like, doesn't mean she's not pregnant. That could be the ultimate Easter egg. Order an alcoholic drink. And then everyone thinks you're not pregnant. Did you see her drink it?
No, but we've got her order here. It was a craft vodka.
You can order it. Did you see her drink it?
No, I can see her holding it.
Did you see her drink it?
Nah, but I reckon she's definitely not pregnant.
Yeah, no, so do I. I'd like it for her.
I want Reputation Taylor's version purely so we can play this on air.
Call it what you want to. Sorry, Joel, there's no soup.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.